also align with your shoulders. Go ahead and take a deep breath and roll those shoulders back. And let them drop to the side. You can place your hands at side comfortably or on top of your thighs if that feels better. I want you to close your eyes and take a big breath in for 4 seconds. Exhale. 1, 2, 4. Exhale. 2. Inhale. And up. And exhale out the mouth. We inhale through the nose. And we exhale out of our mouth. Nice more time. This breath at your own pace. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the importance of meditation and the 12 steps to get you into meditation, since it is a practice. Meditation is a process and such takes time. A degree of willpower is needed to remain in a state of heightened awareness. But at the same time, you need to relax, letting go of all expectations and desires. The art of meditation lies in balance between the efforts needed to sustain concentration and the detachment from all distractions. So like right now is a prime example. We're so distracted, right? We have my son making noise in the back, already a distraction for meditation. The man opening the kitchen door, already a distraction. So when you're meditating, you want to practice not allowing those distractions to impede in your meditation or impede on your meditation. And that's the main part of the practice, is block out all of the common distractions around, to just completely focus on breathing in and breathing out and letting your mind catch up to your breath, or slow down to your breath. There's 12 important steps to meditation. 1, the place. It is important to maintain a space to be used solely for meditation, clean and tidy, free from distracting vibrations. This is a place that you can create in your home, whether that's laying in bed and on your back and that's your safe place to meditate, or if you have a patio where you like to go sit outside, anywhere that feels safe to you. It's a place of focus. Set up a table. So it's important when you close your eyes. I like to envision a color. So you can envision a color or a place or a thing in your mind. You just focus on that. Like that's what you're saying. We have so many thoughts racing through our head almost at every second of the day. So if you try to focus on one thing, you kind of distract yourself with everything else happening in your brain. The second thing important to meditation is the timing. The most favorable and effective time to practice meditation is at dawn or at dusk. The most desirable time is in between the hours of 4 and 6 a.m., called Brahma Muhurta. In these hours, the mind and atmosphere are clean and unruffled by activities of the day. So for instance, come in here at 9 o'clock to meditate. And as we're in here, we've already checked our emails, put the grandkids to work or school. We've already made breakfast. We've already been on the go mode, right? So it's kind of hard to tap out into meditation for an hour. So the timing is very important as well. The third rule is the habit. So creating a habit, adding it into your daily routine. So like every Wednesday, even a weekly routine. We come in here and we meditate for about 20 minutes at the end of practice. The sitting position. So in chair yoga, our seated position, we're always in that relaxed state. Why? Our backbone, our back is being protected by the chair. Our legs are being uplifted by the chair. We're cocooned, I would say, or being set up for success, right? We're comfortable. The next important thing is the breath. So as we're moving into this breath work, breathing at our own pace while I'm speaking, we're setting ourselves up for a deeper practice and meditation as we go through our asana, our yoga poses. And then there's the mind. Your meditation practice to succeed, it is important. Suffering the negativity of the mind by welcoming height. Envision joy, evening. Don't worry about the future. Meditation allows us to see things as they are without masking our likes and dislikes, without fear or hope. The next important thing is choosing a point of concentration. You want to anchor your mind with an intense object or a place or a thing or a person so that you have one thing to practice rather than all the thoughts. And sometimes it really helps someone find a focal point. So if you're one of those people that just cannot keep their eyes closed while they're breathing, and it's really hard to get into that meditative state of mind, you can find something to stare at. So the firefighter's axe back there, like if I wanted to, I could just stare at that. And eventually my mind would catch up to my breathing. The next step is giving space. So knowing that there are going to be thoughts that are going to come racing, but it's the awareness of those thoughts that allows you to push them aside and focus on the breath work and the meditation, the concentration point that you put in mind. And the next is disassociating from the mind. That's that awareness. And trying to have pure thoughts. So when we're meditating, we're not going to think about something someone did that pissed us off or something we don't agree with. We're not going to think about that, right? Because we're trying to come into a place in our brain where we think of, but it's really hard because when we do tap into that place, we have triggers, we have emotional thoughts that come through or trauma. And it's our awareness to exhale that out of our mouth and breathe in that positive thought. And as we exhale, release that from your body that is stored. And the last step is samadhi, which is the highest state of meditation. The sustained meditation leads into samadhi. Your duality disappears and you enter the super conscious state of peace, joy, love. And that's what we feel after our practice, after our meditation. We feel that sense of relief. We feel that sense of relief. And we also feel joy, right? Because we have into our body and allowed ourselves to actually know this cortisol level. So those are the 12 steps of meditation. And I want us to start our practice with a bit more meditation. So now that I've kind of explained it, I want us to practice focusing on a focal point or an intention. So begin to take a deep breath in through your nose and think of that place, person, object, idea in your brain and hold on to it as we hold our breath. And exhale. Slowly breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. There's in the background. Now the space and the air. Feel the blood flow through your system. Next inhale, I want us to put the palms out to our side. And inhale, palms overhead. Touch your palms together and exhale, heart center. Pressing those palms together. Our heels and our toes are flat on the mat. Hip distance apart. In here. Exhale out the mouth. Breathe out. Notice the heat in your hand. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. As you inhale, I want you to slowly separate them here at heart center. So just a little distance in between them. I want you to take 3 deep breaths here, breathing in through the nose. Breathe in. Exhale. Gradually. Inhale through the nose. Now let's bring the hands a little closer, but not quite touching. A little in. Exhale. Start to feel a slow magnetic pull. Transfer heat from your palm to the other palm. You need to breathe through the nose. And out the mouth. Go ahead and palms to your side. And take that energy out.
We didn't hear that.
Good. Neutral energy, right? Just noticing of that. I want us to go ahead and come out to the edge of our seat, stepping our bottoms out to the edge. So basically your tailbone is on the edge of your seat. You're engaging your core here. Your knees are bent, your feet are still hip distance apart into the mat. We're making sure our knees are not coming over our ankle or behind our ankles, so they're actually above. Let's place our palms at our side. We're just going to do some side stretches to warm up first. And we're going to move towards the left. So take a deep breath in. As we exhale, slowly exhale to the left. And naturally, your right arm will want to come up and over, parallel to the ear. 3 deep breaths here. If you'd like to lower a little deeper with every exhale, feel free to do so. If you're at your deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling that stretch in the right hip. Keeping both of our hip bones on the chair. Your next inhale, let's bring the arm back to the other side, palms face down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale that left arm over. And let's drop that right arm down towards our right side. Deep breath in. And exhale. So try to dig left arm down. Meet us on our left side. Deep breath in. Both palms up overhead. Palms together. Heart center. Breath in. Exhale, place your palms at your sides of your shins and slowly exhale down into a forward fold. If you are expecting, we have a pregnant woman in the back, open those legs a little wider, giving your hips space for the belly. But make sure your toes are still pointing forward. Your next inhale, we're going to slowly come up. It's important that we come up with our neck. Slowly lift up one vertebrae at a time, facing the core. Or at the stacked above our hips. Exhale. Do that again. Inhale, arms overhead. Palms come together. Exhale, head center. Take a deep breath in. And slowly start to lower your arms down and press and exhale. This time, we get to the bottom. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to grab a hold of opposite elbows, and allow your head to hang in between your knees, between the biceps. You're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Place your palms on the top of your feet. Take a deep breath in. And slowly, as you're breathing in, bring up your torso one vertebrae at a time. And begin to exhale. We're going to grab a hold of our yoga strap. I'm going to start with our lower half. So if you can place that yoga strap on your right foot. If you're new here, you'll grab the yoga strap and you'll place it in through both. Sorry, Kylo set us up. And you'll come back over the first one and under the second. So it creates like a Hey, boys in the back, I need you to stop talking. In through both, over the first, under the second. I mean, over and under. We're gonna place that on the right arch of our foot, like that. We're gonna place that right foot out. Make sure our left knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Our hip bones or our tailbone is right at the edge of our seat because we're engaging our core here. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit of slack, dependent on your level of comfortability, but we're going to flex our foot up and point our toe down. So the more slack you give, right, you're using more leg muscle. The less slack you give, the less leg muscle. We're gonna inhale up as we flex and point, exhale. Flex, up, point, exhale. Inhale, point, exhale. Flex, inhale, point, exhale. And you'll notice your body start to slowly lean back because you're engaging your core. So you're using your abs here too. Flex up, point, exhale. Next. 11. Last one. 12. Go ahead and release that to the ground and grab a hold. Like you let go of your strap, grab a hold of your strap. We're going to keep that on. So now grab a hold of your strap with your right hand. Get as high up as possible, whether that's right here or right here or up here. That's a little too much for me, so I'm going to be right here. Okay? And we're going to hold here for breaths, okay? Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And inhale, go a little deeper. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. And just when you thought we were done, we're going to bring it to the side. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. And in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Next one, you're going to grab a hold of that strap with the opposite hand. Either cross over the shin. You do the ankle, the shin, or on top of it. And you're going to grab a hold of that with your left hand and place your right elbow or forearm on your right knee and lean forward just a little bit. Slowly lean forward. You'll feel that stretch in your right. And you're not pressing down on your knee, you're just kind of resting that hand there to add a little bit of pressure. And the more you lean forward, the more of a hip stretch you get, but you gotta go slowly. Here for a few breaths. In through the nose. Out the mouth. All right, go ahead and cross your foot. Like you're sitting with your legs crossed. That's looking like this. You can look like this. If that's looking like you're up here, you can do that. If that's up here or down here, however it feels good to you. And we're going to cross our arms. So you're going to bring your arms out like a football post in front of us. And we're going to use our right elbow to come under our left. Like this. Ooh. Ooh. You're going to cross your arms like this. And this is an eagle pose. If you want to go a step further, you can try to put, kind of hard sitting down, try to put your right foot behind your left calf. Yeah, Thea's got it. Perfect. Eagle pose. Amazing. John's got it too. You guys are practicing. Take a deep breath in. Slowly breathe through any discomfort. You should feel it in your left shoulder and in that left hamstring. All right, slowly release those arms and then release the cross leg. Go ahead and take the strap off and we're going to start with those 12 leg lifts. So you'll grab a hold of your string, yoga strap, to stick that left foot out. Make sure that right knee is at a 90-degree angle. Our hip bones are facing forward. Go ahead and take a deep reset. Breathe in through the nose. Roll the shoulders back. Awesome. So now that that foot's out, let's begin with our 12 leg extension. All right, so we're going to squat, inhale up. Oh yeah, sorry, we're coming back to our, oh no, we're up here, sorry. No, we're still at the edge of our seat.
Oh, we're still at the edge?
Yeah. Between that core, gotta build that strength. Okay, so again, less slack, more leg work, more slack, you're helping yourself out. All right, flex that foot, let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale up. Exhale, point and down. No. Exhale. Flex, inhale. One, exhale. 5. 10 more. Let that foot rest. Grab a hold of your strap with the left arm. And bring that all the way up. I guess you can grab it with both arms as high as possible. I'm gonna hold your breath. Exhale. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale. One more here. Inhale that foot out. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Go ahead and bring that into your tree pose, whether that's at your ankle cross or crossed at the shin or on top of your knee. And grab a hold of that strap with the right hand. Make sure that bottom knee is typically in a 90-degree angle. Your foot's flat on the mat. Right beneath your knee is your ankle. And the knee is aligned with your hip. So John, go ahead and bend that right knee for me. Perfect. Awesome. So much great. Place that left forearm, elbow on that left knee. And take a deep breath in. And exhale your torso forward. Hard to feel that left hip stretch. Breathe in through the nose. Out your mouth. Breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale, push a little deeper. All right. Go ahead and get into your eagle. You're going to cross that left leg over. If you can, bring it behind the other knee as top. Not. Okay. And we're going to bring our arms to the goalpost. We're going to bring the left elbow under our right. Sometimes it's harder on one side than the other. And then bring those palms. If you'd like to enhance your toes, you can come onto your toe. So if you want to come onto your tippy toe on the mat. Awesome. Deep breaths here, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Release those arms down, uncross that leg, and go ahead and take those straps off. We're going to place that to the side. We're going to work our way up our arms. I want us to grab a hold of the yoga block. We're still engaging our core because we're in the middle of our exercise. Let's place our hands out. You have it long ways up like a door, or I guess, remember? And we'll have this out in front of us. And we're going to just inhale our arms out. And then exhale. Inhale in. And exhale. Very slow movement here. And when you're grabbing your block, I want you to be engaging that hand. Inhale out to the opposite hand. And try to come back as far as possible, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And exhale. Inhale. No shoulder blades. Shoulder blades. Oh. Breathing, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale our arms in. And exhale those arms down. Take that out, please. Our next one, we're going to start with our arms out and lowered in front of us, directly above the knee. And we're going to squeeze our yoga block. We're going to come overhead and stop as soon as our biceps are parallel to our ears. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Want us to turn it sideways. Place your thumbs on the top. Grab it. Like this. We're going to inhale our arms in, hugging our sides, and exhale out. Inhale in. And exhale out. And breathe out. Good. Start down to the side. One big mountain pose, arms up. Arms together overhead. Yeah. Awesome. Let's bring our arms out to our side. We're going to do 3 glass stops. So we're going to inhale our body, but bring it up from your chair. Back to the edge of our chair. Palms down. Inhale. And up. Perfect. Want us to come back into the back of our chair. We're going to grab that yoga strap one more time. So this time, we're just going to grab a hold of the middle, but behind our back. So place that yoga strap behind your back. And you want your palms to be facing you or forward. Yep. And we're just going to slowly lean back and adding resistance, so you're stretching that band away from each other. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to exhale back. Allowing that upper back to hang over our chair. Take a deep breath in. And exhale a little deeper. In. And exhale a little deeper. Allowing your neck to completely. Twist your wrist. We're gonna bring that straight overhead. So just bring it up. So twist your wrist facing up towards the ceiling. And bring that up in front of us. Ooh, feel that shoulder pop. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to bring this back up. We're going to exhale to the left. Inhale up. And exhale to the right. Up. Up to the opposite side. Really that side stretch. Relying on our backs to be against the back of our chair. In the center, and slowly lower those hands out. And we can drop this yoga strap. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. We'll come into our warrior poses. We wind down. We're gonna turn to our left, placing the left knee on the edge of our chair. It's hugging the chair. So your left knee should be directly hugging the chair. So that left calf is touching the chair. That right foot is coming back out behind you, and it's slightly faced diagonal. So it'll be your toes are pointed towards the top corner of your mat. So the top corner of your mat. So try to point your toes there. Awesome. And then John, if you can just make sure your back foot is flat on the ground. There you go. All right, let's twist our torsos towards the left side of the room. Place those arms out in front of you, parallel to one another. Palms come up into warrior one. Let's hold here for 3 deep breaths. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale that right arm down and out into a that left arm out in front of us. And we're going to make sure our arms are parallel into one another. And we're going to gaze over our left fingertips and begin our 3 breaths. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, place that right arm directly back onto that back of that right knee. And that left arm's coming up overhead. Again, those 3 breaths. Into the nose. Exhale. Palms come down. Back into warrior 2. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, arms parallel to one another into warrior 1. Deep breath here. Inhale those arms onto the middle of the chair and push yourself into a wide stance. As such, arms come out overhead. Inhale, arms overhead. Arms come together. Exhale, towards center. Deep breath in. Slowly drop your torso as you exhale. Feeling that stretch. Find a focal point directly in front of you. And hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Back onto the center of the chair. And exhale. Go ahead and switch into our right leg. Hugging that right side of the chair. And forehead of the chair with the right leg coming out, slightly face diagonally towards the left corner of your mat. We're facing our torso towards the right side of the room. Place those palms out and let's inhale them up. Warrior 1. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior pose. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale those arms out into warrior two. And exhale into pose. Deep breath in. Breathe in. And exhale. Now that left arm down and that right arm up. And exhale. And exhale. And back into warrior two. And exhale. Deep breath in, back to warrior one. Exhale. Deep breath into center. Exhale into that wide stance. The toes are pointed towards the corners of your mat. Deep breath in, arms overhead. Hands together. Our palms and heart center. We're going to do 10 toe taps on our left and 10 toe taps on our right. So we're going to lift the toes one at a time. More. Opposite side. Last one. Right heel. Right heel. Right heel is coming up. Our toes are staying down, and that heel's coming up. More. Left heel. More. Now both heels. 5, 3, 4, 5 toes. And release all your arms. Take a deep breath in at your own pace. Rotate that torso a little bit. Go the opposite way. Roll our breath down. Nose ankles in. Position. So our backs are completely against the chair. Our palms are facing down. You might notice you're a little sweaty or you're starting to feel a little itchy. That's us moving our lymphatic system. That we're getting our blood flowing. And it's literally fluid moving through our body. Itchy and sweaty in certain areas. So our arms at our side. I want us to come into a neutral position. You can have your palms on your thighs. You can hug yourself. So we're going to come into our meditation close our eyes. Some people like to be leaned back. Some people have their neck down. Whatever feels relaxing to you. I will start opening this up too for those who can get up and down easily. If you want to move your chair and lay on your back, on your mat, you're more than welcome. That's just up to your comfortability for this meditation. So go ahead and close your eyes. Slow breath. Within a body of water. Floor. Inhale, that water's coming to the floor. As you exhale, that water's away. Yourself breathing with the rhythm of the water and back and forth. Eyes closed. Vulnerable. Present with your breath. body. Fingers. Okay. Hey, I hope you all feel a little more relaxed. That's out.